When I was younger, I saw episode 6 for the first time, and I've never. It was something so different from anything else I had seen before that it made me go back and check out episodes 4, 5, and 6. And after that, I was always really big into reading and whatnot. So I started checking out the extended universe, which is by far the greatest thing ever Star Wars has come up with. So that's how I really got into it. And I would say that, Star Wars being a fandom, when you have friends that are into Star Wars too, it makes it much easier to continue down that path. So a common interest with my friend group of liking Star Wars, and it's just one of those things that I started out at, and that's what I kept up with.
I got into Star Wars because when I was 8 years old, 1977, a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, Star Wars premiered in the theaters, and 8-year-old me was like, "Wow, this is awesome!" And so, of course, I had all the little action figures and the Millennium Falcon and all of the X-wing fighters and stuff, all the toys and stuff that went along with it. So it was just something that grabbed my attention as an 8-year-old.
My favorite thing about the franchise, it's a classic story of good and evil. If anything, that's my baseline, just archetypical story of good versus evil. And it just checks off all the boxes of a hero's journey that you guys have probably learned about in English class. So that's really why I like it. It's extremely formulaic. It fits a certain style, and you can almost predict what happens. But that's the point, in my opinion, of what it does.
And I think it probably grabbed my attention because it's that whole, there's something else out there, something else bigger. The story was pretty, that whole good and evil, light side, dark side. There was just a lot of, I don't know, that represented the 80s a lot for me.
Ooh, favorite movie. So, favorite movie would probably have to be, Rogue One is definitely my favorite Star Wars movie. People sleep on episode 3. I will say that. People sleep on episode 3, but Rogue One is my favorite.
For me. So, and then I guess my favorite, of course, the original 3, the first trilogy, that's always going to be at the top of the list, but probably my favorite newer one is the Rogue One story that kind of connected some things that from some of the newer stuff to some of the older stuff.